Level up family, what's up? I'm back here with another video for you guys. This video right here is going to be about everything that you can write off for taxes as deductions. So when tax time come, we don't want to have to pay the IRS back money. We don't want to have to. We don't want to have to do that. So I'm making this video so that I can show you guys everything that you can write off, and you can keep track of all of that so that once tax time come, you can write that off, so it'll lessen the amount that you will have to pay back IRS or help you to break even so you don't have to pay them no money at all. So before we can get into this video, you already know what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to hit that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you watching this video. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, ring that bell so that you can be notified every time a new video is uploaded. All right, we got that out of the way. Now let's get into this video. My first year as an owner-operator doing taxes, I broke even. I'm glad, I'm thankful for that. So, I had to make a video about it so I could share this knowledge for you guys so that hopefully I can help you guys do the same thing. Break even your first year and hopefully to keep on constantly breaking even. So I'm going to run through a list of all the things that I wrote off for taxes. Now, there were five main things that took away most of the amount that I had to pay back the IRS. So, of course, the first main thing is the most foremost and highest bill that I have, which is my insurance. My insurance is just sky high. Commercial insurance is not cheap at all. So that definitely helped out. That played a major role in the deductions. Once I totaled that up, that brought down that amount that I owed to the IRS. That brought that down. Also, the second was my trailer note. I mean, not my trailer, my truck note. My truck note. $1,700 a month I have for a truck note. That's a big expense also. Now, the next thing was my trailer. I'm renting my trailer. So I had to pay that monthly, totaled that up, got to write that off. And the next thing after that is fuel. We all know that diesel costs a lot. We need diesel so that we can operate our business. Our truck ain't going nowhere without no diesel. So I had to tally up all the receipts that I had of fuel that I pumped. Also, last but not least, the major thing is factoring fees. Because without a factoring company, it's hard for you to get paid unless you're going through big time brokers and they have quick pay, but also still they have fees also too. So if you're going through quick pay, you got to be able to write those fees off, because you're not going to get all of the money that you make off of that load, because they're going to keep a small percentage, 2-3% of that. They're going to keep that. So you got to keep that tallied up too, so you can write all of that off. So those were the major five things: was the insurance, the truck note, the trailer that I'm renting, fuel, and factoring fees or quick pay fees. Now, I know y'all might be thinking, like, is that it? Is that all we can write off? Nah. Trust me, I got a lot more stuff that you can write off. Everything. Let me break it down. So a write-off, things that you can write off. I should have did this before I jumped into hitting my list, but things that you can write off for your business is stuff that you pay for to make your business go, to keep your business operating. You can write all of that stuff off. So now that you understand that, all right, now let's finish this list. So the next thing that you can write off is food. I know it might sound crazy, but yes, you can write off food, your snacks, anything, juices, chips, all of that. Food and we just gonna make it food and snacks. Whatever you make it, food and snacks, whatever falls in that category or in your head when food and snacks pop up, you can write that all off as a deduction. Okay, after food, the next thing that you want to keep tallied of is maintenance. Maintenance that costs a lot. Get your PMs done or changing tires, getting brakes done, lights, anything maintenance, that goes wrong with your truck, that you buy for your truck, getting some oil, getting some coolant, all of that stuff falls under maintenance. You can write all of that off. So everything that you buy maintenance wise for your truck or trailer, keep the receipt and just tally all that up, because that's also another deduction that you can have to write off. All right, so another thing that you can write off is your payroll. Anybody that you pay to help keep your business up and running. If you have a driver, you got to pay them. That's a write-off. If you have somebody that's doing your paperwork, keeping track of your taxes purposes, your money, accounting, that's also something that you can write off. Also, to add into that is the main thing. We got to get our loads. So you got to write off the load board. If you got a couple load boards, you write all of the load boards off. Everything that you use that you had to pay a subscription on to find loads, to be able to move loads, you get to write all of that stuff off. Next, now we already went on booking loads. So now also once you got some places, once you deliver loads, that you got to pay a lumper fee. Sometimes you can pay the lumper fee up front, and if you do pay the lumper fee up front, write that off. Now, if you have a lumper fee but you let the broker pay it up front, I technically don't think you can write that off. Some people might still do it. I don't know. Me, only way I'll write it off unless if I pay for it. Another thing that you can write off, it would be uniforms. If you have a driver, you want your driver riding around with your company name on their chest and on their back, or however you want it, you can pay for that. That stuff that you can write off too. Also, you can write off truck washes, anything cleanest products that if you like to keep your truck clean like me, while I'm getting loaded or unloaded, if it's a nice day outside, I like to wipe my truck down, put some tire shine on the wheels, clean. I got chrome wheels, so chrome rims on the truck, so I like to keep my truck clean. So to help pass up some time while I'm getting loaded or unloaded, I may jump out the truck and I might go ahead and clean the truck up a little bit. Now that's all stuff that I can write off, because that all falls under truck washes. Now if you have a detailer that pops up on you and clean the truck too, write off, because you like to keep your truck clean, inside out, don't matter what, clean. You buy air freshener, write it off. That all falls under truck washes, keeping your truck clean, so you can write all of that stuff off. Now we're down to the bottom of my list. I only have 2 more things that I have written off for taxes for last year, and we all know that if you're running local operation, you had to have somewhere that you can park your truck at night. So while you home sleeping, if you don't have somewhere that you could park for free and you don't have to pay for parking, unlike myself, I have a spot that I pay $250 a month for a parking spot, so that's another write-off. I gotta write that off. I have parking spots for the truck, a secured location, so I get to write that off. And last but not least are tolls. Now we all know that tolls can get very expensive for trucks, for our type of trucks. It can get very expensive. So every time you go through a toll, if you don't have an easy pass, then you would just have to, I guess, when the ticket come in the mail, you pay it, you can keep track of them like that. But any other way, I guess you would just have to try to keep track of it yourself, you know, the total amount that you pay on tolls. And that's even if you pay tolls. Some people may not pay tolls, you know. I don't know. Me, I have an easy pass in my truck, so once I go through the tolls, it automatically comes out of my account, and at the end of the month, they send me a statement letting me know how much money I spent on tolls. So I'll just tally that up for the whole year, and I can get to write that off. All right, so that was 14 things right there that I just gave y'all that you guys can write off for y'all taxes, for deductions. If you know any more things that we can write off or anything that I forgot, you know, please don't hesitate. Just jump right down in that comment section down below and just write it in there. You know, help me out too. Help me to be able to help you guys out, because it may be some stuff out there that I forgot or that I don't know about that I can write off. You know, I just learned about it, and when I was doing my taxes with the tax person, you know, they just was telling me everything that I can write off, and I just tried to keep track of everything that I can prove. So anything that I paid for or used for the business, you know, I saved it up and I tallied up in my Excel spreadsheet, and that's how I came up with everything that I had written off and the total amount, so that I was able to give all of my deductions to the tax person so that I could try to lessen the money that I had to owe the IRS, and I ended up breaking even. But like I said, it may be more stuff out there that I don't know of that you can write off. So if you know some stuff that I missed, you know, don't hesitate. Jump right down in that comment section and just write it down there and just help us all out. But that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you know anybody that can benefit from this video, please don't hesitate to send it to them. Also, if you have any comments or questions or anything, I always leave my email in the description. You can just shoot me an email, or you could just leave a comment down below, and then I'll reply back to it. You know, like I always tell you, I try to respond to all questions within a 24-hour range. So once you send it, you know, just give me some time, and I'm always going to reach back out to you. I'll reply to every comment. I reply back to every comment. So I appreciate you guys, you know, and if you have a topic that you want me to talk about, you also can leave that down below, and I'll do my best to make a video and answering every question that you guys got, or, you know, just making a video on that topic that you guys got. But that's the end of this video, and y'all stay safe out there. I'll catch y'all in the next video.